Welcome, one and all, to the Best in Jest with your two hosts, Professor Lando and Commander Connor.
This one's for the wicked, there's no time for rest.
Now is the time that we put to the test. Who is the best in jest?
Oh man.
Come on.
Welcome back. Welcome back
Yep.
to another episode of the Best in Jest.
2026.
What?
Can you believe it?
What?
Can you believe it?
Holy moly.
It felt like 2 months ago we were tasting water.
Oh, you mean this water?
That water.
Yes, new year. A new us?
Uh,
Pretty much the same us.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. But what would be different? What would you want to be different, like, when it comes to a change? You know, when you say new year, new me,
Yeah.
what would that refer to as yourself?
Realistically or like fantastic?
Let's do fantastical.
Oh, I'd be a white guy. Probably.
I'd be tall. It's the fantastical version for me.
I see.
You can get the bone lengthening. Do people do that, right?
Yeah, but I
sounds
saw
so bad.
I saw one where he they extend the shins. But one,
Oh,
okay, here's the thing. One, maybe it makes you taller, but aren't you now like disproportionate to yourself? Aren't you gonna look weird, like a chicken?
yeah, like your torso is smaller or something.
Also, two,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it matters that much.
No, I mean,
Like, sorry, in terms of the bone lengthening. Like, realistically, yeah, if someone that is like 5'5" can go to be 6'1", sure.
right.
But like, how much can you really lengthen? Like the painful process and you go from what 5'10" or maybe 5'8" to 5'10".
Right.
You know, like, oh, that was real worth it. Like hundreds. I don't know how much, but like I'm assuming thousands of dollars. And
whatever defect comes
yeah,
with it down
yeah,
the
the
line.
pain and
Yeah.
20 years from now you're gonna go up the step and it snaps in half.
And it looks like you're on stilts.
But I am quote unquote tall, so easy for me to say. I don't know.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
When I think of, I don't even know what the procedure is, but I just think of that medieval torture device that like
It stretches you like
That's
Laffy
fucked.
Taffy.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ.
I
Horribly.
guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe like if I were to do the procedure to someone with no knowledge,
Oh God.
I would like, because you can't lengthen a bone. I assume you snap it in half, pull it, and put like a
Oh.
wedge in between, and then let it come back in, and it
Oh
heals
God,
on
like a
itself.
Lego.
Like a Lego.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, not worth it. I don't think.
No, that doesn't sound
No.
great.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And don't forget, you can check out our newly released Patreon page.
For all your best in jest needs.
What do you mean by that, Connor?
I'm glad you asked. I'm talking about the exclusive content.
Do you mean content like early access to all of our videos before they go live on YouTube?
Oh yeah, and what else?
I think you're talking about the extra podcast episodes and other behind the scenes footage.
Yes, and
37 straight hours of us each other hardcore style.
no. No,
No?
No, that wasn't.
Well, then what was that thing we recorded the other day?
And have your name featured at the end of our videos.
Wow, Connor, that sounds like a scam. Great deal!
That's really what you change about yourself? Like, if you had one fantastical snap of the finger.
Okay, so you'd be white.
Well, hold on. Let me think about it. Let me reflect it back on myself. If you truly could have like a genie's wish that is strictly cosmetical about yourself,
You can't get like wings and shit, right?
I mean, I guess so, but
can
that's
get
what you want to do?
I don't know.
Get
That guy
wings?
in X-Men, he wasn't too happy.
No.
No, they didn't like him.
Real bad power. Real angel.
What? Does he have any other power, or is he just flies?
Does he have like claws?
I don't
No, I
know.
think he just has the wings.
I think oh, that sucks.
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. No,
No, not fantastical like wings, but
Yeah,
like if
like
you could
just-
change something within the bounds of like human, like physical trait, like stereotypical attraction based things, like super vain cosmetic things.
I mean, fuck.
I don't mind.
Okay, go.
No glasses.
Oh.
If I could snap my fingers, I would want perfect vision. I
Yeah, but
can't
if you
stand.
take your glasses off, I don't think you look as good.
It's not a good look.
Take your glasses off. Wait, let's put it to the test here. Maybe it's because it looks like something is missing.
It's my glasses.
Yeah. I think you need your glasses. I don't know.
I don't know. You know, and we've talked about it before, how profoundly external factors can shape how you look. There's been studies done, like your name literally affects the way that you physically develop. The fact that I have glasses, have I morphed into my glassage?
Yeah.
My glassageness?
I think so.
Perhaps.
Definitely.
But yeah, I would, I mean, for me, I really dislike going to the gym and I'm sweating, my glasses are falling off.
Yeah, it
or
does
like,
seem like a bitch.
I'm like working on something and it gets dirty and it's in my face. And yeah, I don't like glasses.
I can understand that. I feel like I don't have any other answer besides height.
I mean, hey, height's a good one. I
That's
mean,
just
like if
so-
you ask
so
me, would
solid.
you want to be taller? And I'm already, you know, I was going to say these days, people are tall as shit these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say, Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, if you ask me, would you like to be taller? I'd be like, sure.
Yeah, you still would say yes.
Why not?
Probably,
Why not?
isn't the like American average like 6 foot or 5'11"?
Kane, what's the average height of an American male?
Let me see.
What do you think? Oh, this should have been a trivia question.
Um,
I would think 5'10".
I'm gonna say 6 foot because the world is cruel.
There's no way the average American height is for a male is 6 foot.
I said 5'11" originally, but I'm gonna say 6 foot just because the world is cruel.
I would say 5'10".
That sounds nicer.
The average height for an American male is 5 feet 9 inches.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Was that American or the world?
United States.
Oh,
that's shorter than I thought. That's like generally shorter than I thought.
see, that's what I'm saying. Because like that sounds normal. Because I think the running joke here is Connor is particularly short, but you're not
That much shorter
that
than the
shorter than the
average.
average height.
Yeah.
I'm just particularly tall.
You're taller than I am short.
I think it works in our favor. We got a Penn and Teller thing kind of going on.
That's the thing.
You know?
I always like this Penn and Teller joke that we have, you know. Juxtaposition.
And I would say, I don't think it would work the opposite way around. Is
no.
the thing.
The
And I
tall
don't.
white guy and the small Asian guy.
Yeah, there's something about that.
Well, I think it's because you would expect it because the white guy is usually taller than the Asian guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
There's a weirdness to it for us.
And it works.
Uh,
And my brother he's even taller than me.
see that, yeah, and you.
We're kind of freaks, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the tallest Asian guy I've ever met in my entire life. I have not.
My brother.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess you and your brother are the two tallest. That's fucking crazy.
But yeah, my vision and you'd be taller.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
But in terms of realistic, new year, new you kind of thing, I don't know. I don't really have a.
Just eat less chocolate. I don't know.
Guess what we just ate before we were recording this, everyone?
Chocolate.
Delicious chocolate.
Yeah.
Delicious chocolate.
Yeah, so we're off to a bad start.
We went to the Game Awards.
Yeah.
We got to attend the prestigious Jeff Keighley. If you're unfamiliar, there's this gentleman named Jeff Keighley. He comes from G4 originally.
Yeah.
Or maybe something
Game
even before
trailers.
that. Game
Yeah.
trailers. And he hosts a yearly game awards show
Uh-huh.
where they award stuff like this is the best game of the year, best art direction, and they also are known for showcasing trailers for upcoming games. And we got to attend. Oh, you've gone actually. That was my first time, but
yeah,
you've gone.
I've been before. Yeah.
And that was fun. That was my first time, and it's actually I think that seeing the broadcast, which usually I'm sure people listening they're used to watching the actual show on the computer, but it really I was surprised it doesn't do it justice. It's actually so much
It's
more
cooler,
of
right?
a cool production and the glam of it. So it was cool. I got to dress up and go.
Yeah, I had a good time. Is he fucking that pig?
If he's not,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna be roast pork by the time I'm done
Oh,
with
Jesus.
it. It's
Listen,
gonna cook itself
there's
from
intent.
the inside out.
There's intent with Miss Piggy. I'm not saying
What is the weird Muppet why is like the Muppets always associated with?
I just watched the Muppet movie from 2011. yesterday. First time I've ever seen a Muppet anything. And I kind of get it now to some extent, but it's been around since the 70s. And what I can't figure out is its incorporation into every facet of everything ever.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, the Game Awards, it's like Muppets. It's going to last forever. It's going to outlive us all. And, you know, you look at Miss Piggy, I'm like, there's some deliberate nature with Miss Piggy, I feel.
You know, and it the fact that she's not like something more stereotypically sexy, like a fox vixen or something,
Right.
makes her hotter, right? That she's like a piggy.
There's a pig. It's a pig. I don't know. There's something going on. Because, you know, you got like all these crazy things, these like monsters and like hoobajubes and whatever the fuck else they are.
Uh-huh.
And then you have the pig. And the pig, first of all, her hair changes like in every scene. And
I love
she
that.
always wears her different kind of outfits. And I'm like, what was the plan with Miss Piggy? Was it meant to be a sexual thing?
I think so.
I think so.
There's a contrast there.
I mean, would you Miss Piggy?
Would I miss Piggy?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, like, is Miss Piggy a hear me out?
Oh, yeah. It does she classify? Does she fall under that criteria?
No, because I think most people would be like, yeah, I'd
Or do we have more hopes than we think for people? Do you think most people want to fuck Miss Piggy?
no. I mean,
You think they would?
Jeff Keighley definitely would, based on.
Have you seen him leaning into that? He keeps
Oh.
posting about it, and like
Oh.
him with the pig, and like
Yeah, we're witnessing his weird, like,
he is leaning
weird
into
thing.
it. I respect it. Everyone said he's fucking the pig, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, yeah, I am.
they're writing the script of the show, and he's like, all right, team. Or no, they're like, he's got his assistants and writers and stuff, and he's like, Mr. Keighley, is this part where you vaguely fuck Miss Piggy on the stage really necessary?
Yes.
And he goes, you're fired. He slaps him across the face. Get the fuck out of here.
I need to announce Titanfall 3 and then talk about the pig.
We have been a bit on a gaming arc lately.
The Renaissance.
Oh, the renaissance.
When we started
of
the Best in
gaming.
Jest, we were struggling to game.
Is that what was going on?
We were in big trouble.
We were
with
like,
gaming.
oh, that's right, because I was like, man, my inner child is dead because
Yeah.
I don't watch anime, I don't game.
Yeah.
But we've been particularly
back.
gaming. We're back.
back.
What are we? We're playing one game. Really?
No, you're playing two.
Dude, I'm playing Hollow Knight. I'm catching up.
You're playing Arc Raiders. You're playing
Playing
Baldur's
Arc
Gate?
Raiders, Hollow Knight,
You
and
played Battlefield.
Battlefield,
You played 4
which
games.
we haven't
Jesus Christ, slow down.
we haven't booted up Battlefield in quite a bit.
No,
though.
that's done.
That's done.
Yeah, I was a game.
But Baldur's Gate, we really missed the.
Love that.
We've been really in the thick of it. We have a co-op run.
Yeah.
You're doing a solo run.
Yeah, I'm addicted.
And we got liked it so much that we didn't want to wait for our other friends doing our co-op run.
Yeah,
That we got Divinity 2.
the same game but older.
The same game but older. But it's the same publisher, right? Because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing Divinity 3
Yeah, it's
next.
Larian.
And we're playing that now. We're game pilled.
We're game pilled.
We're game pilled. We're gaming.
God,
It's been nice.
it has been nice. You know, because there was probably one of the worst ruts I was in last year is when none of us were gaming and none of us were really doing anything, and I was watching Mad Men. I would just go home and watch Mad Men. And first of all, for people that haven't seen it or people that have seen it, I don't get it yet. I dropped it, by the way. I'm done.
No.
I'm so outrageously bored.
It's like a character show. It's about the
It
characters.
is a character
right?
show, but nothing happens. I'm so bored. But at the time, Mad Men was the most interesting thing that I had going on for me.
I've been getting pretty bored of a show lately. Can you guess what show I'm getting bored of?
You're currently watching a show and you're getting bored of it.
Yeah.
Does it begin with a P?
Yeah, it is. It does.
Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Dude, I told you.
So no spoiler talk. We're
Yeah.
not gonna spoil anything. But there's this new show by Vince Gilligan who
Yeah.
did Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Pluribus, and people were like, "This is Apple TV's best show, one of the best shows ever." Dude,
I'm bored.
I kind of don't want to continue it.
Yeah.
It's a show that has a super strong premise,
Yeah.
super gripping premise and mystery, and you just watch it and it's just like, this is a boring show, kind of. It's kind of
People
going
try
through
to
its.
listen. I'm a Vince Gilligan glazer. Like I loved
Vince
Better Call
Glazigan.
I'm a Vince Glazigan. And you know, I love Better Call Saul. I love Breaking Bad, but I watch this and I like the pilot and I keep watching it and I'm almost forcing myself to like
Yeah.
look at the nuance of it. And you know, you see the people on Reddit and they're just like defending it left and right about like what you just don't get it, man. She walked around saying nothing for 9 minutes because that's just
That's the episode I just.
and that's the thing, you know, you it's like maybe that is the point, and maybe that's what he's trying to convey, the loneliness and the desperation of his characters. But for me, I'm like, dude, I am so fucking just I find myself like clocking out. I watch it late, you know, I watch it in bed. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I gave it a watch, that was kind of like the quote unquote final straw. I found myself on my phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's cooked.
Well,
it's cooked now.
I go on my phone for shows when I don't feel like I'm missing anything half the time. Like, I'm like, oh, I got some time. You know, this will wrap up in about 3 minutes and then we'll get back into it. But man, maybe it's my attention span. Maybe I just don't see the vision. But man, I am just, I have fallen off from it. You know, I got 7 episodes in.
Yeah, I think I just got to the 7th one. But shows like that, super strong premise, gripping premise, or quote unquote mystery or whatever.
Yeah.
But the show actually like itself sucks.
Yeah.
Another example I have is the 3 Body Problem. Another Netflix show.
I don't even know what that's about.
3 Body Problem. It's again there's a sci-fi mystery presented, and you're just like, oh my god, I need to find out what. But then they string you along with these little character arcs, and it's just like so boring.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I go on YouTube and I watch a 4-hour video about the 3 Body Problem novel or whatever. But talking about shows, you're talking to me about this Stranger Things.
Oh God.
Which I have not seen past season 1.
Okay. Well, great. You're done.
Because the thing is, because again, I kind of like watch season 1 and I'm like, okay, monster. She goes, and her nose starts bleeding, and there's some kind of, and then it's like, that's it. And from what I've seen, it just seems like that's the thing every single time.
Where I think it went wrong, and it's where I think a lot of these things go wrong, is that it grew up with the audience. Because, you know, when you watch something and, you know, they're all younger and it's almost like it's cute, you know, they're kids and they're just, you know, things aren't as serious, and you got this kind of neighborhood Spielberg feel to it, and it's got this
very much so.
and
Very
this
much so.
E.T. meets, you know,
Right,
something,
yeah.
this kind of feel to it, and you like that. But then, you know, right, exactly, and then they get older. You know, Harry Potter kind of had this pitfall too. They got older, and you're like, fuck. What
We were watching
Jesus.
that at our little Christmas shindig.
Yeah,
The later one. And I was like watching this. I'm like, dude, where's the whimsy?
it's all gray.
It's gray, and they're crying, and it's like so dark. I guess that's the point. It's like
It's
this
meant
dark
to be,
twist,
like,
but.
transform with the audience, I feel.
And we were saying about Harry Potter specifically. Harry Potter in like the zeitgeist, cultural zeitgeist, we think of like these warm colors we associate with Christmas, wizards, and the striped scarves. But that's only like the first movie and a bit of the second movie.
Right.
But most of Harry Potter is this dark,
Yeah.
gritty kind of like film.
Overcast.
Yeah.
Almost like fantastical horror element, you know, a lot of that. And by the way, I like a lot of those movies. But
we were watching
we
were watching the worst one.
Yeah, Deathly Hallows Part 1, dog shit. My God.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But, you know, with Stranger Things, is like everyone looks 58 now, you know, and then you find out who can't act, because when they're little kids, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a little kid, you know, whatever. But then they get older, and it's like, oh, Jesus.
You're not a fan of the Stranger Things, huh?
No. Especially the season before that was pretty bad. But this new one, I did watch one episode. I turned it off, but now I'm just seeing things all over Twitter. You know, have you seen the green screen? It looks like a Linkin Park music video.
Yeah. I mean, I've not seen good things. I can't imagine I'm going to give it a watch.
No, I mean, if I was going to give it a watch, it would be for the wrong reasons. But I just don't know how things can go so wrong with something that made so much money.
I think that's why.
It just lost its head.
It's too suffering from success. People get too many cooks in the kitchen probably, and
I think this is the worst finale to something this popular
Game of Thrones.
Since Game of Thrones, yeah. Because if you have a bad finale of a series, it'll just get wiped out of social media because no one's got to give. Dude, when was the last time you saw Game of Thrones related
true.
shit? Never.
That's true.
It ended.
That's
and
actually,
people went,
dude. That's actually such a good point.
it's gone.
But Breaking Bad is like always
Still.
culturally relevant.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
What's another show that Sopranos?
Yeah. It's still around. Still see bits and bobs of it.
Speaking of like this vintage, you know, or retro maybe, you know, Stranger Things does it. It does
Yeah.
it. I watched the It series, and I actually think that's really good.
Yeah,
I
you like
love
that?
the It series.
I haven't watched it.
You should.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch
I think it's worth watching. It's real good.
because
liked it.
I was too busy watching Alien Earth.
This is a media episode, everyone. God, I mean,
Jesus.
you watched that such a long time ago. I
Yeah.
think when it came out, and you were telling me like, ugh, you know, it's, and I was like, what are you talking about? So much time has passed, and I'm finally giving it a watch myself.
It makes sense. Well, it starts so strong, and
It's
boy.
so, but everything is like that. You're so gripped by the
Yes.
premise.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe because it's just like I don't know if it's not even a Netflix show, but it's like Netflixification, where like something would be really good as a contained movie, but they have to stretch it and make it an episodic
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, and if you can, when you can like sense the stretch of something, that's like the biggest problem. You could feel them just like, just linger on this a little bit more. We need to pad out that 1 hour, you know?
Alien, there's been out for a while, but
Yeah.
yeah, it just goes off the deep end.
Totally lost me.
And
Last episode lost me.
yeah,
Man, these last episodes are hard to nail, huh?
I mean, I get it. I mean,
It's tough. It's tough.
I don't know. It's not like I have my own show or whatever, and notoriously, like people that are seen as like good critics or YouTubers, particularly, they make their own thing, and it's like bad.
I was gonna say it doesn't normally turn out too good. So
So you know, what do I know? But God, I just feel like these shows are.
it can't be better, you know. But you know, then you look at Severance, and that had such a great finale, and it kept me asking questions. Another one that didn't end too well. I didn't like Squid Game.
Oh, season 2.
Yeah,
I mean, season 2 was. I don't know if anyone would say
season 2 part 2.
season 2 part 2.
Yeah.
But like the end of the entire season.
Yes. I didn't.
No.
What?
No. No, with the
No.
baby.
No, baby.
No,
And then
no,
we're.
no.
Oh God.
No, that would.
What
Yeah,
are
I
we
mean,
doing?
I totally forgot about that.
Well, that's a good sign.
Jesus, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Would you do Squid Game? Probably not.
If I died, like
Like,
they
if
killed
you
me,
could do Squid Game for real.
I'd do so bad. You know, it's like Mr. Beast games. Yeah, I would do so bad.
Well,
at
we
that.
were watching. Oh,
yeah.
we were watching the. So Squid Game has the live, real version, like a reality TV show where they have real people come in.
The challenge.
The challenge.
Yeah.
And God, we should just go.
I would love to be.
We
on
should
that.
go with Kane to the park and like toss the beanbag at each other because we're
Get ready.
we're
for
watching
It.
there like, dude, just pick up the thing. What
Yeah.
are you doing? Yeah, we should.
How much of that do you think is fake? There's some real awful people in that show. Like,
I bet it's like 50-50.
yeah,
Some of the
but they win the money.
do they?
Ooh.
I've never seen. I mean, I don't doubt it necessarily, but I've never ever seen a follow up. There probably exists some,
I
but
think some people go on like TikTok and they're like, "How the Squid Game the challenge fucked me over," and then they talk about their
probably. I mean, I just assume so.
yeah.
Yeah, we ate that show up though. I love that.
I still haven't finished it.
Oh, that's right. We stopped.
We didn't.
We liked
continue.
the first season.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch the Physical 100
We need
Asia.
let's just start the year right and watch another Physical 100.
I love that. Well, we were watching the second season though, and it was kind of
didn't
like,
like it.
it got too big, it got too
Yeah.
successful. It's a
The
little.
first season was so good. That was so good. Yeah, I think we may have talked about that on the pod. We talked about
Our Physical 100. thing.
I think that was the start of 2024.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, close to it. Maybe around February or March.
They hang. They
They
off
were
of the
hanging
thing.
the whole time.
Yeah.
And then man, how long can you hang on a bar?
I actually know because I tested this very recently.
2 minutes. Oh, way less.
Dude, 37 seconds.
Oh my God.
37
I mean,
seconds.
it's tough. They were up there for like 23 minutes.
Just dead hang,
Yeah.
gripping the
Hanging
bar.
from a bar.
37 seconds.
Yeah, I could probably do a minute.
I bet you could.
Yeah, I could do a minute.
Good. But
That's fucked though. How do people get like that? Super soldiers.
probably go to the gym.
God, see, I've been going to the gym for 2 years. I think I've regressed.
I mean, I definitely have. Well, I got sick by the end of last year, the last leg of last year.
Last 3 days, you
Dude,
just
got it out of the way, though.
Oh, true. I have time to come back and get sick. Knock on wood, because my last sickness was COVID, part 4 for me.
Yeah, I can't smell anymore, man.
Yeah, you're fucked. You, dude.
Well, I went
Don't
over.
go to the Sephora with this guy.
Well, you went. You're cooking up that stuff,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and I went, and it was like, smell this, and I was like, oh.
yeah. You can't smell. You have lost. your
I've lost.
smell.
I literally have lost my smell.
and you don't have sight.
I can't see. I'm halfway to being
How's your hearing?
what?
Jeez.
I'm gonna become I don't even know. I don't even know what. I'm gonna become a statue
I was
by the
gonna
end of the
say,
year.
you're gonna lose all your senses. You should go like test flavors for food or something.
Dude, I mean, I failed that water tasting
Oh fuck, that's true.
cataclysmically so.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, which speaking of,
yeah, Eternal Water. Not a sponsor, by the way.
Not a
we
sponsor.
Just really like it.
how much was each one of these bottles?
$1.50. Not bad.
Not
What?
bad. Isn't I swear Fiji's like $4, $5 for a bottle.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
So what's been funny is it's been a while since between the time of that water episode and now, but from then until now, my primary source of water has been those bottles because we tested it and it's just been sitting there, and I would come and grab a bottle and I
Oh.
would drink it, and that's what his fed my body was, all those leftover
So
waters.
do you have a routine of which water you're going to drink? You're like, oh,
I stopped. I started from best and I worked my way down, and the only one I haven't drinking yet is
Dasani.
Dasani.
That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, dude, I saw them back there. We still have some Eternal left back there, so
Yeah, it was under the chair and it rolled out, and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna keep me going for like 3 more days."
Wow.
I told Connor this, but you seem like you're really into RPGs.
Apparently, yeah.
You seem like you're really into RPGs, so I'm encouraging Connor to play more of these RPGs, because I feel like before my sense of you would be like you're anti-RPG. You're like, oh, I don't want to read all this dialogue and it's
Yeah.
like grind for forever. But you seem to you like Expedition 33. You really liked Baldur's Gate, which is kind of it's different.
They're RPGs,
RPG-esque.
in the genre of it.
Why I asked, like, you never want to try out like Persona or Final Fantasy or something like that?
Okay, so what loses me? I don't know what it really would entail, but first of all, the characters in these games like Fire Emblem and like Persona and stuff, I just don't give a fuck. I don't look at them. I need to look at a character and be like, hell yeah. The only reason I started Expedition 33 is because I heard Andy Serkis was in it. I'm just some fucking terrible consumer, And then I played Digimon, which was an RPG.
Oh, I got him to play. That is the most left field one for you.
It was so cool.
First of all, getting you to even play a game
Yeah.
with us, like Connor is. We all have our faults, obviously.
Here we go.
We all have our faults, but I can describe Connor as something that anyone listening knows that there's always this guy in their friend group. Okay, Friday night, Saturday night, the whole gang's on.
Yep.
Whole gang's on. Everyone is a working adult.
Yep.
Right? They have their jobs. They have their money. They have their freedom.
Yep.
And for the once in a blue moon chance
Everyone's
that
together.
everyone's on,
Mm-hmm.
boys, let's play a game. What do we play? We'll play anything. Let's play this game. Yes, 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 yes. The one guy that says, nah, looks kind of shit. You guys go ahead. It's Connor. Every time.
True.
Every time.
It's true. I'm usually right.
But it's just like, you know what? Here's the thing. I know we're only gonna play this once,
See,
maybe twice.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. But life is precious. Experiences are precious. Let's just get the shitty game that's gonna suck and play it.
See, you are so different in the sense of you just want to be around the community of the friends and everybody. You don't really care what the game is. You just like being around the people. I can't enjoy myself with those people if I'm playing like whatever the fuck it might be. You know?
RV together.
Oh, well.
No, I literally said that, and you're like, I'm not playing that dog shit.
Well, there's like streamer slop games that I just don't want to play offline. You know, there's like streamer slop stuff, and then it just feels like a waste to do it offline. Like Repo, I would never play that offline.
We did, and we had fun that one time.
I don't remember.
No, we did, remember? You kept blowing Bryn up with the stupid shit. You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
God.
No. Then maybe I'm just a giant hypocrite. But
so the fact that I got him to play the Digimon RPG game that requires 1 million hours of grinding was like insane to me.
that game is fucked, by the way.
The Digimon game?
We had to buy a DLC just to streamline the game so we could play it properly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We did. We did.
No.
We had to buy an XP DLC.
XP farming.
And they knew that. They knew.
The soulless EXP, because they don't even make it pretty. It's just like, here's a box.
Here's a box with the shit in it.
Yeah, so
Kill them.
you can buy a DLC to Digimon where you can grind EXP
Yeah.
by killing little monsters. But like, it's so soulless because they didn't even try to mask. You don't spawn into a landscape where you find the Digimon. It's just like a box.
It's a kill field.
It's like a meat factory. you pay and you soullessly
And why
spawn
did
in
they
this
do
box.
that? Why did they add that? Because it's fucking impossible to level up without it.
It's a little
It's insane.
It's a little inaccessible.
So
the
I'm in there
Digimon.
for 3 hours in the Digimon meat factory.
Dude, you were like really into it.
I would be up all night just slaughtering these baby Digimon.
Oh yeah,
It got to the point because like when you would attack something before it puts you into the attack field,
you
know,
yeah,
right?
you
It puts you in like the Pokemon, the gameplay zone. But you get such a high level that it doesn't even put you in the zone to fight them anymore.
You instantly kill it.
You just
so you're
slaughter
like
them.
pew pew.
So I'm just
pew.
blowing them
I
up with my
see.
mind, and then I found like the min max to reset them and go back, and it's like
The pathing.
I-
Soulless.
I would stand in like the hub zone where you would get your Digimon and put them in your inventory and shit. I'd be there for like 3 hours just going back and forth and de-evolving and digivolving and all this shit. And I was addicted.
So again, not the most perfect game, but I will say
I loved it.
very underrated
Yeah,
Digimon.
it was fun.
Very underrated. I've always been a big Digimon guy
Yeah.
because it was kind of scary and fucked up,
Yeah.
right? But I will say the games, like, that's so inaccessible. Like,
Yeah.
they're never gonna pop off because, I mean, I was playing
It's
it,
complicated.
and to get to the title screen and
Oh.
out of the Shibuya,
Yeah.
that was just, I'm like, dude, no one's gonna go through this. Credit to Pokemon, which I think the main criticism is like Pokemon now, the game is made for like a 3-year-old child to
Yeah.
play and understand.
Yeah.
And so it's a little too far, but to its credit, you can boot up Pokemon within 5 minutes, you're attacking with your Pokemon.
And you know what you're doing.
And yeah, but the Digimon game, they have you go through the city and the intro cutscene and stuff.
God. And there's time travel. They put time travel in it. It's like, oh, it wasn't
I
complicated
mean, it's
enough.
very like,
It's dense.
it's very Japanese RPG-esque, which I think it's probably its strength. You
Failed.
watch an anime?
I tried.
What anime did you watch?
I finished My Hero. That's done.
See, that's the thing. It's a good trait. And compared to most, hold on. Starting the year off right. All right.
Okay.
Criticisms abound.
Okay. Yeah. So you choose your words carefully.
It's not even a criticism. It's just like an interesting thing
An
about
insight.
you. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
interesting insight about you. Like, so in these two examples, it's like Connor can't get Connor to play a fucking video game. And we'll go through the main listings. Like, you want to play Repo? You want to play like Stardew Valley together? Like all these main popular things. And he's like, no. But he'll get so fucking absorbed into the Digimon RPG game that 2 people played. He'll do
Yeah.
1,000 hours in it.
Yeah.
anime. We sit there and we try to watch all these animes together on Netflix, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, dude, I hate anime. And then next time I talk to him, he's like, bro, My Hero Academia season finale was pretty fire. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? That's what you ended up watching? He's not seen Frieren. He won't watch the Neon Genesis Evangelion movies with me. But he watched.
That's over. Yeah, that ship has sailed.
No, you gotta watch the movies, man.
I don't like doing homework for the fucking.
That's self-imposed, brother.
That's not true. They had to make a fucking movie because their shit sucked at the end. They ran out of budget, and now they had to make movies. I'm like, oh,
what
no,
did you think about the My Hero Academia season finale or finale period? Right. That's it.
I had already read it. It wasn't bad.
You read it.
I read it. Yeah.
You've read all of My Hero Academia.
I have. Yeah. I was too deep.
Dude,
it was
you're
too
just
late.
like.
It was too. I like Cape Sloth.
This is like you and your dinosaurs. Like, because I'm like, oh, you watch anime surface level like me. Maybe you have your shows you like, and I'm just at no point. And then you're just like, yeah, I've read all of My Hero Academia and watched it all, and I love it more than anything in the world.
Maybe I'm ashamed.
I've never heard that from you.
Yeah, I read. I mean, I've read a lot of them. I read all.
My Hero Academia is actually one of the better, quote unquote, main.
It's like
shows.
better shonen. I think because I think shonen is just so bad.
How dare you?
I can't stand a lot of. I mean, Hunter x Hunter is great. It's like the best shonen, but I can't stand a lot of it. As far as modern day shonen goes, I think My Hero's pretty solid. People shit on it a lot though, with reason, with good reason. I feel, but it's hard to end an anime. I feel because prior to I had read all of Attack on Titan, and that was disastrous.
Do you remember our Attack on Titan watch along that we would do?
Bro, good times.
Those were good times. There was a period we were catching up, so we weren't like up to date, but we were like, you know what, let's catch up. And I had read it, but up to a certain point. I think Kane too, and we were watching through it. And yeah, I don't think it's technically about like the bad ending, but once they get to the basement and you find out the truth to all the mystery,
yeah,
and you cross the ocean or the desert or whatever it is, we just stopped because it was like, I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, Kane, but I remember just being like, oh Jesus, what the like?
It got real crazy.
It got just.
I kept going because when that happened, I actually loved it more. When it became this like, there was another city over there with all these people, and they were sending the refugees over there and turning them into Titans, and I was still like, holy shit! But then in the final hour, Eren turns into the big rib cage, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it's gone.
I love that rib cage, by the way.
It's cool. It is cool.
I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with that rib cage thing he is. And whenever I see something vaguely similar,
do this.
And I say to Connor, I go, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you say Eren Yeager. Like,
I go Eren Yeager.
There's like an abstract bridge.
So
while
every
crossing the
time
road.
in Battlefield.
Oh yeah.
So Battlefield, it's like a city. It's like a big city, and there's a part of the map where it's like there's a bridge in America. Is that Cincinnati? It's got there's that
beams.
Minneapolis.
I have no idea.
It's like this the suspension bridge with the big, and from afar it looks like an Eren Yeager.
Just anything with like a straight line with stuff.
Yeah,
curving
if
off
it
of
looks like a spindle, I always go
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager. And I haven't even watched that part of it. But I remember
it lost me. It got to. It was like no.
I liked him being scorned.
See, that was cool, but I feel like I think it was ballsy for him to go full evil and have no redemption. I was like I kind of like that, but at the same time, I'm also like, what do we? I don't. If it had to go that way, we needed some kind of better.
Okay, so
resolution.
we're talking about shows, anime. We're talking about like, what was this? You were talking about, game. We were talking about Game of Thrones and Pluribus and all that, and we're talking about like endings and finales. What are like some of the best finales and shows you've seen?
Breaking Bad. It has to be. I think Sopranos is pretty good, even though
I know it's like always controversial.
it's kind of memed on.
I love it. I love that so much.
Don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about anime?
the best ending to an anime, that gets grim. I feel like no one knows how to finish that shit.
Anime endings.
And they need to see the ones that I can think of. They're all shorter. I like Cowboy Bebop's ending. I like Steins Gate's ending.
How does that end?
Steins Gate?
Yeah, remind me Steins Gate.
They're like in the desert. It
Can't remember.
nothing super like groundbreaking, but it just feels complete. It feels nice. It's got a good little bow wrapped around it. Then
I don't think I ever really understood what was going on
you
in
need
that
to rewatch
show.
that shit.
I
So
feel like we've
good.
talked about it 30 times already on podcast,
it's-
but that scene with the baby
Oh, it's scary as
on
fuck.
that shows
dude,
up on his
no.
phone, that scared the fuck out of me. I was so scared of that. He's in like a cone beanie, a gas station. He gets a call, and it's just a text message of like a severed baby's head,
I don't
like a baby
remember
doll.
what that was.
It's like a threat, I think, and it just goes like. Doom.
It's
And
scary.
it's like it's a silent jump scare, and I fucking piss myself.
It's fucking harrowing. And I
That's my-
watched it. I tried watching it recently, and that part happened, and I actually didn't continue watching.
It's scary.
It scared the fuck out of me. The best anime ending.
Code Geass. You haven't seen it, but
I hear that's good.
Code Geass is a great ending.
It's the long ones that fall apart, the real long ones, because it's like that's why My Hero is kind of a triumph to me. Because even though maybe it's not amazing, it's like you look at Naruto and everyone says Naruto's ending is dog shit.
Oh God. I mean, well, what do I think about Naruto's ending? It's not really so much about the ending itself. It's just like the way Naruto progressed leading up to it. It really left, the grounded ninja stuff.
I
and it became
loved the earlier seasons, man.
so. I mean, I think the Naruto ending is like okay for what
For what it turned into,
like when you're fighting God.
yeah.
By the end of it and stuff, it's like whatever. But
Oh.
yeah, I think it should have stayed just the.
Worst ending. I totally forgot about this one. Dude, Darling and the Franxx. Did you watch that shit?
No, I dropped it.
Oh man,
See
that. Well, that was a while ago. I used to do anime watch-alongs with my friends, and we would look every week for new anime.
Darling in the front.
And we would do the 3-episode rule for multiple anime. And if we didn't like about the third episode, we'd drop it. But then we'd watch
3-episode rule.
We'd do that every time. Yeah. And Darling the Franks passed the 3-episode rule, so we're like, all right, let's keep watching. And boy, does it! I liked it for a little bit. I liked it. Probably not these days. I wouldn't probably like it, but back then I thought it was fucking great. And then it really,
Dang,
it's like a Trigger classic for it to just go balls to the wall by the end.
it's Trigger.
It's Trigger. Yeah.
Wow, I like Gurren Lagann's ending.
See, that's balls to the wall as well. They're throwing galaxies at each other and shit.
What's that Kill la Kill ending? How does that end? I can't even remember how that one ends.
They're gay. Isn't that what?
Who?
Oh. What?
Oh, Ryuko and Satsuki.
Satsuki. Were they gay or were they sisters? Both? I don't remember.
Volcanolos Dos? No, I don't remember the ending at all.
I don't remember it. It's been
Oh, I mean, we're getting real like specific now. So I'm just gonna throw out stuff, and like two people watching would be like, "Yeah,
okay.
I hate that opinion." But Kane, Akamega Kill's ending. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
He turns into the dragon, and him and Esdeath icicle themselves, and they
He dies.
he dies, and then she like icicles them.
Yes.
Oh god, Akamega Kill's pretty bad.
Was that the show where it was technically a whodunit? It was like a murder. There was like a traitor. There's like a traitor, and
Traitor.
people were being killed off in the. No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
what am I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking of.
Kill.
The Glass Onion, Knives Out.
Oh, I just watched that third one. That was great. I loved
Is-
Wake Up Dead Man. That was great.
Is it like continuous story?
No, they're one-offs, but it has a
Standalone?
the same character, Benoit Blanc or whatever the fuck his name is, Daniel Craig. Yeah, and he what a great character. I really liked this new one. It might be my favorite.
Really?
It's not as funny It's very emotional. Kind of.
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, really?
Knives Out.
Oh.
I gotta sit down and watch
Wait,
it.
what the fuck is Akame got kill?
I could make a kill. God,
The girl with the black hair?
yeah. She wears
Red
red
eyes?
with a samurai sword.
Why do I think this is what am I thinking of?
Yeah, you know.
I'm thinking of something else. There wasn't a
It
murder.
was pretty. Well, it was brutal. People died.
And there was a person
Very
in their
edgy.
ranks that was.
Was there a betrayer?
Wasn't
or
there a
something like
traitor in
that?
the? Is that a
Maybe.
different
I
show?
don't know.
I mean, that could just be the big mega spoiler that I just remember. I never watched
I don't
it.
remember. It's not an ending, but there's a show called Aldo Noah Zero. It was like a mech political drama show, and the first season was so good, and then get to the second season, it just all fell apart. I remember being very disappointed by that. Bad ending. Yeah, you're right. Like generally, endings in animes are
falls
kind of
apart.
hard
It's
to do.
tough. I mean, I couldn't do it. I mean, if you have like 4,000 episodes of a show, how do you end that with a good conclusion? You know,
Well, that's the thing. Usually, the animes that get a good ending are like
They're short.
there's a contained story start to
Yes.
end, and maybe it goes a little bit longer. There's 2 seasons, but it's never like the 500 episode one.
I just feel like things just shouldn't be that long because it's just it gets muddy and
See, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I feel like part of me wants to agree. Like it should just end and there should be an ending and good ending. But I think I'm sympathetic to just getting more of the thing to consume for as long as I can.
okay,
Part of me thinks.
even if it falls apart,
See, that's the thing. Trade-off.
it's
I don't
inevitable.
know. See, it's inevitable, but like to me, my favorite, like, I don't know, like one of my favorite animes or shows is like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it was popular at the time.
Yeah.
But like, there's no fandom, there's no conversation really. It's like I just reminisce about it, right? And, granted, I haven't watched much of One Piece.
I was about to bring it up.
Right, One Piece is a famous
Season
example.
1.
Like, I think it's great that you could just be a One Piece fan and it's just going on forever. And there's
Yeah.
always like something to consume, and there's collabs, and it's just like present. It's like the Fortnite of anime. Like,
Yeah.
and I guess I'm just kind of like jealous of that. But I'm sitting here like, this anime I watched 12 years ago is actually the best thing ever. Fuck you
20
guys.
episodes long. Yeah, I
So-
get it.
Power to them.
I get it.
Power to them.
Yeah, that's me with like people that have like video games that they can. I mean, that's me with League of Legends. You know, at least that's still going. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
I always say like, that's another one. You're not really.
I'm not into.
You're
it.
not a fan of stuff. You are not a fan of stuff. You're a very bad fan of things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like for me, if you go somewhere and you see something that's like Sonic the Hedgehog,
You would know it's for you.
and you could like buy that, and you could say like, I bet Landon would like this Sonic the Hedgehog thing, and I
Yeah.
probably would.
Yeah.
But like, we'll go somewhere, and I'll be like, look, it's a League of Legends thing, and you go, don't even show that to me.
Yeah.
Or with any of your favorite stuff, really.
The thing with me is that it goes deeper. I'm a fan of the thing within the thing. I don't like the broad thing. I like the small microscopic thing within that. You know, it's like I don't just like I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but what I really like is Dio and Kira and you know, right, exactly.
Did you realize that?
And I
that's
love
what
that.
this was?
I love
Yeah.
that. But you know, I don't like everybody else that much within it. You know, it just needs to be it's more of like the one character within the bigger picture.
They just announced that new season. Huh?
Part 7, the best part.
Really?
Yeah, it's coming. And
The
it's
best part.
my favorite. Dude, we're gonna have JoJo Fridays, I think. JoJo Fridays. That's what I used to do with my friends back when they did weekly. And you've never read Part 7?
I read it up to a certain point, but that's where I stopped. I had read all of it, like all of it up to.
Yeah, where'd you leave off?
Is it going to be spoilers? No, come
It's
on.
been
It's
out
like
for 25
JoJo,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had just turned into the dinosaur.
Dude, that's where you know Tim? That's where he dropped off.
Yeah.
That
Probably
Scary
got real
Monsters.
shitty. Probably got shitty there. I don't know.
Scary Monsters isn't that great.
No, I don't know. I don't remember thinking like, oh, this is dumb or something. But that's just where I remember last.
That's
Is
so
he turned
weird.
into the
That's so
he
weird.
turned into the dinosaur.
See, I read that part. I was like, oh shit, it's getting even better.
Wait, no. I don't know if it comes after or before, but they introduced the president he's on the train. I don't know if that's after or
I think
before.
Valentine was a little bit
Before.
I think. Yeah. Maybe.
My favorite part's part 4.
Not for long.
Really?
I love this part.
I mean, I've read it up to that point.
No, you didn't.
Is when he turns into the dinosaur.
It's really early.
Is that really early?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
You had a lot.
To be
You
fair.
have a lot to go. I'd say.
Well, I'm gonna wait because I've never watched a season not knowing what happens.
Yeah, don't read anything.
So this will be like a
this is it.
fresh.
I think you'll like it. Well, you didn't finish part 5, did you?
No, I read it.
You read it all?
Yeah,
Okay.
I read everything up to that part in part 7.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, I read all of part 5, and then I watched. Did you watch part 6, or did you read it?
is that
Jolene.
Is that Jolene?
Yeah.
I have not watched any of Jolene.
Okay. It's okay.
I have not watched any of
Okay.
the Jolene season. We were watching that part 5,
Yeah,
and that's where I last
I was loving that
left
actually.
off.
It's time for some trivia.
No.
Well, I have one question, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Always.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. Around how many McDonald's exist worldwide?
Oh.
That's a good one.
I swear McDonald's is like, it's one of those interesting tidbits where like in one country there's more McDonald's than people. Or I swear there's some kind of weird metric like that about
Probably.
McDonald's being prevalent.
Maybe. How many do you think are in Alaska?
Well, I was gonna say I'm trying to do the same thing with the elephants. I'm like,
I
okay,
know,
well
start small,
how many
great.
McDonald's are around us?
Fuck.
Quite a lot. Like 3 maybe?
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well. Okay. You know what? Instead of starting small, let's just pick a number.
Oh, start big.
Start real big. Does 500,000 sound like too many McDonald's in the world?
Yes.
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 Yes. But does 200,000?
I'd believe it. Like if you said there's 200,000 McDonald's in the world, I would believe
I
it.
think there's more.
You think there's like 800,000 McDonald's?
I think there's less than 500,000, but I think there's more than 200. So I think it's in that threshold.
What counts as a McDonald's? like
You see those arches? Aaron Yeager.
Aaron Yeager. the arches of the McDonald's.
Any arch.
So airport McDonald's count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they have McDonald's in Disneyland? No. Maybe.
A lot of the stuff tastes like McDonald's there. But no, I don't think they do. They have one in zoos. They have zoos at McDonald's.
That's for some reason the fact that you can get food in a zoo is
Isn't that gross?
That sounds
That's
sickening
fucking
to
gross
me.
as
That's
shit.
that's some Osmosis Jones.
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking gross, dude.
Yeah.
I got sick at a zoo once. That's probably why.
Ew.
I was.
What were you doing?
I was eating the new chicken selects from McDonald's. I don't think they have. Dude, that's old as shit. Actually, the chick. Do you remember the chicken selects?
Is that like the wrap?
It was just a chicken strip. It was called the chicken select, and yeah, those weren't good. Okay. So I think there's at least more than 200,000 McDonald's. I mean, on the other side of the world, I mean, it's like Japan had a lot of McDonald's. A lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Russia.
Is McDonald's allowed there?
I don't know. I have no idea. Probably.
I went to a Greek McDonald's once.
Did the M still look like an M, or was it like?
Squiggly.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I remember it being a 2-story McDonald's and you can get a gyro wrap, which
Dude,
was delicious.
That's fucking.
and it had
awesome.
McDonald's fries in the wrap.
Oh shit.
But if I had to guesstimate,
Wait, I just want to say
yes.
what you just said with the Greek rap and why is it that McDonald's America's known for McDonald's?
Yeah,
Oh, eat your
it's an
McDonald's.
American thing.
But
yeah.
you go across the world in different countries and they have all this better shit. They have all these like
It's personalized to the country.
it's so much better. They have all these different versions, and it's like, fuck, dude, they're doing McDonald's better everywhere else. Drives me crazy.
Because in Japan, it's like Japanese McDonald's. They have like an egg in it.
Yeah.
And if you go to McDonald's in Hawaii, there's Spam.
Right.
So what should be the American version? Should there be like what's in there?
Oh God. Well, I guess
A McDonald's.
I guess I get it now.
Another McDonald's
just a
in the
normal
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
That's what the American part of it is. The McDonald's itself,
Well,
the essence of the
fuck.
the burger, and
Damn, he got me. That's
there's
actually,
a pancake in there, which is probably a
They
French.
probably add that.
It's like a German thing or something.
Yeah. Okay. You were saying.
I mean, I was just gonna throw out a guess.
Yeah, you got one.
300. Oh, you know, when I start to say it out loud, it does seem. Oh, I know what we could do.
There's a globe over there. Do you need the globe? There's a big globe that you have.
Oh, my spinning globe.
Yeah, how is- oh, great. Oh, I love these. Okay. So, I just need to put it more into perspective. I don't want to take too long, but I'm just really thinking here, you know, there's parts of the world that just doesn't have McDonald's, I bet. Like the Middle East, do they have McDonald's?
Yeah,
You
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
I mean, I would assume some very rural areas
Yeah,
wouldn't have it.
like cities.
But like, if it's, well, God,
Does North Korea have McDonald's?
I don't think they even know what that is.
I'll be honest. I don't know what goes on over there. It scares me.
I don't think they know
Do
what
they
that
have
is.
restaurants?
I don't know. I really
I
don't
don't know what goes on. I just think of like an unloaded gray texture when I think of North Korea.
Well, when I mean, if I'm giving a serious answer, I think I would assume they have like big food halls that they all go to and you get your food.
no
right?
McDonald's.
Probably no McDonald's.
Well, excluding that, everywhere else has a McDonald's, and the world's a pretty big place.
How many people are there?
Billions. So I think a few 100,000 is pretty feasible. You gotta feed all those billions of people.
It's one of the biggest like food things, period, surely, right? Like a McDonald's.
I think it is.
It's the biggest
It's
food
the
chain.
biggest food chain of all time.
Oh man.
It has to be. It's not like fucking Long John Silver's or some shit.
See, you're right. I'm kind of leaning over 500K now.
See, I was about to say, I gotta go lower, not too low, but I got my answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, reveal your answer. 3, 2, 1.
Drew a little butt.
It's an M. It's the arches.
Oh, hold on, wait. You drew Aaron Yeager.
All right.
That's a lot of McDonald's.
I did 600,000 McDonald's.
Is it too many?
Oh shit.
Is it too many? Is it wait, okay. I didn't even think about this, but how many Wendy's do you think there are? Does
Way less.
100,000 Wendy's sound like too many?
No.
What about 200,000?
Oh shit.
So
Well,
you
hold
think there's
on.
400,000 more McDonald's than Wendy's? Oh fuck. Why do I do the thinking after?
So how many people does an average McDonald's employ? Like 30?
Probably. That's a pretty
20?
Yeah. Probably.
So what would 600,000 multiplied by 20 be? 2,400,000.
did you just do that? Like in your head?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
If I said that McDonald's as an entity worldwide employs 2,400,000 people, I would say that's low.
Yeah, because there's 7 billion people.
I would say that's low.
I guess we're forgetting about every other career path known to man, but still,
I'm just gonna stick with it because that's what I wrote.
yeah, I
but-
mean, I can't change it.
all right, Kane, what is it?
There are over 44,000 McDonald's worldwide.
Damn,
So a little less.
damn. Are there even this many restaurants in the world? God dang. Are there even this many fast food places in the entire world?
How did we get it so wrong?
Like, if you combined Wendy's and Burger King and McDonald's, I don't know if that would even add up to 600,000 fast food places.
So I guess Connor's closest.
I don't feel good about that.
Okay, well, as you guys know, here on the Best in Jest, we are searching for the answer to one question: who is the best?
In jest. It's
Do
me.
you-
It's
do you-
me.
Yeah, do you feel like it's you this
I
time?
think it's me today.
Well, it's not up to you, thankfully. It's up to our producer Kane, who, by whatever metrics or whatever it might be, he decides who is the best in Jest that day. He is the decider, and we're starting it off the first episode of 2026.
6.
Who should the best in jest be for 2026? Let me think. What do we?
He did get that answer right. Not to advocate against myself, but perhaps it should weigh in to some degree.
There's points in that, but that's
We'll say he misled me.
Okay.
I think that it should be Connor today because he played Digimon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was a Connor heavy episode for once.
He went out of his comfort
Yeah,
shell.
he went out of his comfort zone, and
You know.
he talked about shows, and you know what? I agree.
Okay.
I agree for once.
He agrees.
I agree.
Then the best in jest for today is Commander Connor. Let's go.
You know what?
Feels good.
Go ahead and pie me, you sick fuck.
Okay.
I bought new tins because I made sure to buy new tins because someone was in charge of buying tins last time. We ran out of tins. Oh, that was after the fact, though. But last time, I left Connor in charge of buying the tins, right? I show up, and I go, Connor, did you buy the tins? And he goes, bad news. And he holds up a stack of pie tins that are like this big. They're like tiny baby cupcake pie tins.
All right.
Be kind, I have to use the bathroom.
What does that have to do
Don't pie me so hard that it leaks a little bit.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
2026. Oh, God. I lost it. Oh, that's not too bad. That's nice. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
It's good. There you go. All right.
All right.
Feel good about that. Okay.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Here's to a little
Residue.
a casualty. Casualty.
Fucking hate this show.
Here's to a strong year of bestage, of jestage
Justage.
with us, the Best in Jest. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See you next week.
See, I didn't know if we should commit and say that, so
Oh,
I directed
shit,
it.
okay.
Should we say it?
Uh,
Well, I mean, that's our plan anyways.
It
It'll
is the
really
plan.
lock us in. We'll see you next week.
yeah, okay. Next week.
We'll see you next week.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bringing this back.
Oh, it's never gone.
Bringing it back from 2025. Huh?
Gone.
Relic.